I actually like Target Renegade for the NES. It's not the greatest side-scrolling beat-em-up ever, but it is a fun diversion for a few hours. However, despite the game's merits, there are two boss battles that I feel are really ridiculous. The third boss battle, and in particular the last one. So anyway, let's get into it. Stupid boss battles, Target Renegade for the NES. After beating my way through a parking garage, I finally come upon the third boss. And holy shit, what the fuck is that? Seriously, what the fuck is that thing? Is it like some kind of mutant? It looks like a half-grown replicant or Michael Berryman. Actually, I take that back. Michael Berryman looks a hell of a lot better than this guy. Anyway, you have to fight this Colossus, for lack of a better word. And the way he walks towards you is very odd. The walking animation is very stiff and unrealistic. It's almost like he's mentally retarded, and I hope not because I don't want to beat up some poor guy with Down syndrome or cerebral palsy or some other condition. Actually, I don't think it's mental retardation, I just think it's bad programming. So Professor X's roided out brother comes right at you and hits you with some kind of blow that I think is a punch. And right here we get an example of the game's bad hit detection. Look at this blow! It doesn't even touch me, yet I drop like I got hit with a fucking tire iron! If you're gonna program a character to punch, at least have the fucking punch connect. And his block is just goofy as shit. He crosses his arms over his chest. How is that a block? That's not a block. He's doing the fucking Macarena, that's what he's doing. And there's other programming oddities with this guy. Like he walks away from you, goes to another spot, and stands there walking in place. Who programmed this fucking boss? The guys who made E.T. for the Atari 2600? It's not even like he's strategically retreating or anything. It's like he's confused and he doesn't know where the fuck he is. Oh, and I love the sound that your character makes when old Baldy hits you. Wah! Who the fuck sounds like that when they get hit? But the worst thing of all is that this guy's attack pattern is so damn predictable. You can't kick the guy because it won't do any damage, and you can't punch him repeatedly because it'll retaliate with a strong blow and take away a shitload of your health. So what you have to do is punch him once, then move away. Then punch him again and move away. Then punch him again and move away. Are you starting to see a pattern here? And that's all you have to do to beat him. Christ, couldn't they have given this guy's AI a little boost? You know, make him a little smarter, maybe give him a Flowers for Algernon-like treatment and make him a little bit more formidable? Nope, we're just gonna make him go up and down repeatedly like a dope and get hit a bunch of times. And 2 attacks is all this guy has. No headbutts, no choking, no throwing you over his shoulder. It's just the same punches and kicks over and over again. Next comes the final boss, Mr. Big. Oh, and Mr. Big turns out to be a midget. What a knee slapper! You see, gamers? You see how ironic we're being, calling him Mr. Big even though he's a midget? Ha ha ha! Yeah, thanks, game. Thanks a lot. I always wanted to fight the Hervé Villachet Terminator. So anyway, this fucking hobbit pulls out a goddamn gun that would look more at home in a Men in Black film and blows you away with it. Or he would blow you away with it if it had any power. Look at how slow the bullet goes, and look at how little damage it causes you. Jesus Christ, Baldy's kick causes you more damage than a fucking gun. How does that make any sense? Remember Sabu, the final boss in the original Renegade? That sneaky cocksucker could whip out a gun in a second and kill you with one shot. But this guy pulls out a gun that looks like it could splatter your internal organs all over the fucking walls, and it barely does any damage. And look at its size, it's bigger than he is. How's he fit in his suit? What, does he have a wormhole in there? Also, he uses some knives and punches you. You know, if I were that small, I think I'd stick to the big-ass gun. Aside from his weaponry, though, the guy isn't really that tough. The only problem is that he's very fucking cheap. For example, if you knock Mr. Big down and keep on punching or kicking, when he gets back up, he'll still get a cheap hit off you, no matter what the hell you do. What's worse, though, is that if you have almost no life left and he gets back up and hits you, you'll never even see what the hell he does to you. The game will just cut to black and you'll be dead. How is that fair? At least let me fall down and have a death animation, but oh no, the game just has to rush right through it. Look at this footage here. He doesn't even get a hit animation on me, and I still die anyway. That's great programming right there. Oh, and I love how one punch from this guy knocks you flat on your ass, but you can pound this guy's face into hamburger and it doesn't do shit. However, if you sweep kick the shit out of the guy, suddenly it's like I hit his Achilles heel and he goes down like nothing. In fact, that's all you have to do to beat the fucking guy. Just sweep kick him in a downward diagonal pattern and you can kick his ass with no problem. Once again, they made the boss a complete fucking joke. At least in the other versions of Target Renegade, they made the boss, you know, an actual threat. Like in the C64 version, if that final boss gets a hold of you, he can wring your neck like a chicken and make you lose one of your lives. Not to mention the fact that he's big and brawny. You know, he lives up to the name Mr. Big. Here in the NES version, though, it's like nothing. It's like I'm fighting a gangsta version of Willow Ulfgood. Even the ending sucks. I rescue my brother, who turns out to be my twin. Way to skimp on the character design, guys. Then he gets recaptured and I have to play the whole goddamn game again. Shit, why would I even bother to go back to the first level? Why don't I just stay here and wait for Mr. Big to reappear so I can beat his ass again? My final verdict is that this game is alright, but I can sum up these 2 boss battles in 2 words. So in conclusion, these 2 boss battles stink, but they're not enough to tarnish the game as a whole. And it's a damn sight better than the 3rd Renegade. Oh my god, that game. Ugh. Maybe I'll cover that one of these days. This is Film and Stuff signing off. Thanks for watching.